How's it going?
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi,
How's
Lisa.
it going?
I'm good, you?
We're living the dream. Living the dream. Started differently, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But
How you feel?
I feel great. How do you feel?
Not bad.
I feel with my hands. My mom used to say.
Yeah.
You'd ask her, "How do you feel with my hands?"
I always tell my kids to look with their eyes, not with their hands. So.
Oh, true enough.
Yeah.
Or I always tell Al, if we're going to get into that, you got to look with your women eyes so you can find it.
Yeah. If I had $1 for every time someone in my house said, "Mom, I can't find it," and I walk up and go, "It's right here."
We'd be
right
rich.
in front of you. I would be able to take my family to Florida every year.
Yeah. We'd be
Yeah.
rich. Hey, do you know what we are?
We are October. Oh.
It was the action reaction that October 2nd, love.
Yeah, that's not good. Malcolm asked me for snow this morning.
Yes, I love that kid. I love that kid. Snow it
I
is.
told him he was not allowed to talk to you for another month.
It's still early. I agree, Malcolm. I love you with all my heart, but snow can wait till we'll be fair November after the hunt.
Okay.
That's not
As long as it doesn't snow between the 20th and the 25th of November when I have to travel.
Oh, well, jeez.
Well, I'm not traveling out of the
Snow
country.
Globe, please, can you hold back because, Catherine's traveling. Snow Globe, can you hold back because, this is, hey, Snow Globe. Never mind what I just said, just snow. Sorry, Kat.
So when it starts to snow tomorrow, we know who to blame.
I don't care. I got
Lisa and her
big
snow
shoulders.
globes.
The way it's going, I got big shoulders. Bring it on, baby.
Yeah.
I could take it.
Oh, we love you and your snow
Right
globes.
back at you.
Yeah.
So we're open book
October 2nd
Ooh.
already.
already, October.
Yep.
And the colors are vibrant even
They
more.
are
So
beautiful.
the leaves all over the place.
They're everywhere. I cannot wait to see what the campground looks like this weekend.
Oh, beautiful. But just keep in mind with the leaves. Never forget leaves are slippery.
They can be.
Slow it down if you see a lot on the road.
Yep. And another reminder, if you're in the bush, don't stand on a down log.
Oh, that should be automatic.
It should be an automatic, but I had a child slipped off a log this weekend.
Oh,
So
not good.
don't stand on down logs as well as leaves because they are also slippery.
There we go.
Especially this time of year.
This time of the year. Start us off, girl. What do we have?
So we had a TVCTK memory.
Ooh.
This picture is of the Canadian Corp hockey team.
And you know what the Canadian Corp was?
No.
It's the Canadian, isn't it the Canadian Corps? Wasn't that oh, maybe it's not the same. I'm thinking of the bar that they had that burnt down.
Oh, I
The
don't know.
Canadian Corps. They used to
Oh.
call it the Canadian Corps. There's a
Okay.
green building behind the house on that end.
I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't here.
That was
You weren't
definitely
even
burnt
born.
down before I came here.
Oh yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
We had no comments on it, but we do
Oh.
have some of the names of the people in the picture. So we have. I'm going to screw this up.
No, you won't. Just do it.
Jofiev.
Perfect.
Okay. Roger Presso, Marcel Violette, James Hogan, and that looks like the front row. And we also have Albert Berube, Chris Cousineau, and Roger Chenier. And then in the back row, we have Mr. Bailey, Ernest Berube, Albert Presso, Sid Ringrose, Roger Berube. We don't have the first name, but a Mr. Landrio, Doris Presso, Del Chenier, and Charlie Grant.
Wow. Wow, and
Yeah.
wow.
So
And I presume the picture's on our background, so we don't have to flip it around.
Yes.
Was there a note on the bottom of it?
it just says Canadian Corps Hockey Team.
Oh, that's so cool. It looks like it's signed.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it's
neat.
very cool.
So thank you, ladies, for bringing up our memory. It might not be my memory because I don't know, but it might trigger somebody else once they see the picture enlarged. Sometimes on Facebook, it's smaller. and
Especially if you're on your phone.
Exactly, 100%. Okay, cool. Town of Temiskaming, MRCT press release regarding our healthcare for Ontario.
Yep.
The CISS
Yes.
AT, thank you, calls for the restoration of the care pathway. So on September 25th, not long ago, during a visit by Quebec Premier François Legault and his team, they confirmed to Temiskaming elected officials that the care pathway interrupted since August 1st will be restored.
Okay.
The CISS AT, now has the mandate to promptly restore the bond of trust with the Ontario medical community, which has been greatly eroded since the established practice was interrupted by a sudden and unilateral decision. Thank you. Temiskaming calls for a formalized agreement. Excellent news for the region's residents. Temiskaming is clear. To prevent a repeat of this, the signing of an interprovincial agreement between Quebec and Ontario is essential and represents the best option for improving the healthcare corridor here in Temiskaming. About the MRCT. The MRCT ensures the governance and development of a vast territory comprising
No, comprising is good. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it looked funny.
It
I was
does,
thinking
yeah.
of compromising, but
No, it's comprising,
comprising.
so it encompasses.
a team put together.
Yeah, it
right?
encompasses 19 municipalities.
There we go. And 2 unorganized territories.
Okay.
The RCM acts as a planning and consultation body to promote the quality of life of its 16,000 citizens.
Wow.
That's amazing. Is that still me?
Well,
Wow.
I can take
Jump
over
in.
if you want. Okay.
Okay, and I'll blow my nose.
So the reestablishment of the healthcare corridor in Ontario means that the CISSSAT must act quickly. For the Mayor of Temiskaming, Elaine Gauthier, the government's decision represents a significant step forward, and we welcome this decision by the government of Quebec, although the battle is not over. This is a first important step and first victory for the reestablishment of a care corridor that is reliable and sustainable. We now hope that the president of the CISSSAT will act diligently and effectively to restore this practice, which is essential for the health of our citizens. The MRC prefect Claire Bolduc, however, sees further ahead. According to her, only a formal interprovincial agreement could ensure the long-term stability of these services. In the short term, this is excellent news. While pressure remains strong on the CISSSAT to quickly restore the corridor, Temiskaming continues to demand a lasting solution so that its citizens have access to safe and accessible healthcare on both sides of the border.
Very good. A word from the mayor. This is a special edition, number 6. There must be many coming. We're numbering them.
Yes, we are.
So that's actually pretty good if we hit the backtrack, you know? So the mayor shares that we are moving forward together with hope and determination. Love it. Our progress is real, measurable, and significant. The mayor adds that 3 weeks ago, he established a direct connection with the Office of the Minister of Health, Mr. Christian Dubé. Also, since September 26, 2025, he has been in direct communication with the Prime Minister's office. He can assure you that the teams are in solution mode. That's what we want to hear.
That's good.
He has no reason to doubt that the sincerity of their commitments. They will be at the heart of the solution and is confident. He adds that he knows that certain publications and messages can sow doubt.
Sow doubt. So kind of like...
But it should be just S-O, not S-O-W?
No, it's S-O-W. The spelling is okay, but it's to sowing doubt is to create doubt in people's minds.
Okay.
Sow is a very old phrase.
Yeah,
It's like
I've seen that a
Yeah.
long time ago. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Can sow doubt and create concern, especially in the age of social media. Allow him to measure you by sharing his reading of his life, supported by years of experience in management, leadership, and intergovernmental relations. What really matters? Trust their process, give the teams time to work, keep a cool head, and let yourself be guided by a deep intention. Together with the determination and hope, we will get through this stage and emerge stronger and more united than ever. I love it. Thank you for your trust and solidarity. Alain Gauthier, Mayor of Temiskaming.
Nice. So a little note from the APHTK. They are looking for talented musicians within our community who would like to volunteer their time to play for them at the APHTK Center.
Nice.
So if you'd like more information or to submit your name, you can contact them at 819-627-6396 or APHTKTEMKIP@yahoo.ca.
And that's the Temiskaming Handicap Association, in case you're not sure what it
Yes.
is. Public notice, Garant Chiropractic Clinic is in Temiskaming. Relocation of the Garant Chiropractic Clinic office, Dr. Ode Garant, chiropractor, Relocation starting October the 1st, 2025. The Temiskaming office will now be located at 530 Kipwa Road, formerly the National Bank premises. So
It's nice to know what they were doing, because every time I drove by this summer, you could see they were working inside the building, but there was no signs to tell us what was going on. So it's nice to know.
And Kathy Peluso has moved in there. The lawyer Jennifer Jennifer Gerard-Levaik has moved in there as well. She had her office right beside Rose, so she's moved in there.
Oh, very nice.
And I think more people are going to be moved. There's quite a bit. My brother Mike was one of the persons working in there for all the offices.
Okay.
Yeah, so kind of neat. Second public notice of the office relocation. Marc-Andre Massot, the notary, and that's what I was going to say, but I wanted to read it, is also relocating on October 1st, 2025 at the same area, 530 Kipwa Road, formerly Banque Nationale.
That's great.
Yes.
So we have a note from Place au Soleil. They want to inform us that several packaging guidelines to be followed before you are donating your items. So before dropping off your items, they have some guidelines that they would like you to follow. Don't use anything larger than a regular sized garbage bag. Hard or sharp objects must be placed in tightly closed bags, not just loose in the plastic bags.
Oh, boxes.
Oh yeah, sorry, boxes. Tightly closed boxes. Avoid overfilling the bags and boxes, and do not exceed 50 pounds, please.
Makes sense.
Their donation chute is the size of a standard household door. So when overfilled items are placed in there, they can fall out and pose a danger. For the safety of their team, please avoid using oversized bags or open boxes. You can come back later, or if the door is open in the front, you can bring your donations through the main entrance. A quick reminder, if you do have items to donate, please follow these guidelines, especially for clothing. Please make sure that it is not torn, stained, or excessively worn. Items not accepted for safety reasons are car seats, booster seats, life jackets, and helmets.
You know what?
Because they have expiration dates.
Exactly. I tested you, but I knew you knew it.
Yes. And I am very anxious to get my last one out of a booster seat. And so is he. He just hasn't
reached it yet.
He hasn't reached the weight yet.
No.
He's tall enough and he's old enough, but he doesn't have the weight for it.
It's coming.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Especially the way he's eating this week.
Growing boy.
My goodness. Strollers, baby carriers, playpens, and bathtubs must have their model numbers and warning labels still intact.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. And for items such as large furniture, beds, tables, and large appliances, they ask that you call them to check and see if there's any request for these items before just dropping them off.
And that's actually a good point, because I did see it in the back that somebody did a cleanup, which is great, but put some pretty big bulky items. I mean, they have space downstairs and whatnot, but let's think about it. If they have a list of names, sometimes people will leave a name. If you hear of this, reach out to them rather than see it get
damaged by the weather
or just literally
vandalized.
thrown out, because
because there's no need.
Yeah. Okay. Still you.
Yep. So there's a second notice from Place au Soleil as well, that beginning on September 22nd, you were able to fill a box. Please note that filling this box I'm guessing it's for a set price. It's excluded from that box is the winter boots, coats, and the Halloween items. If you'd like more information, you can call 819-627-1505. And for those of you who don't know where Place du Soleil is, it's located at 316 Chemin Kippawa. They are also asking for an urgent request for donations of eggs and milk for their food bank. Those are the things that are in highest need right now. And the Place du Soleil has a new team in place. So Carolyn Nadeau is now the organization's new coordinator, and she is supported by Christine Racineau as activities coordinator, Kelly Kowalski as food bank manager, and Taylor Hellier as resource center manager.
Wow.
Great.
So it's good. And we do know coming up in, I don't remember, October, November, where they collect money to help out for the food banks. They have drives to refurbish all the material, the food that might be on a low,
Yeah, but if
on
you
the
happen
shelves.
to be in IGA and you can spare the money to pick up fresh eggs and milk,
do it.
please do so.
Exactly. I can't believe it's been 16 years. Oh,
Already done it.
oh, good
Oh,
girl.
good. Thank you, Carol.
Yes, so proud of her. Woody's Walk. 16 years since everybody's called her Woody has passed away. She unfortunately passed away from cancer. So they continue a Woody's Walk, just for your info. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. It's the annual, and they kept the name, I love it, Woody's Walk, featuring the speaker Stephanie Manette, which will take place at the Community Hall on October 2nd at 6:30 p.m. Stephanie is a cancer patient as well, who just had her ports pulled out.
Okay.
Cancer free, everything is good.
Very nice.
We gotta always stay on a positive. So she's carrying the torch in that sense of representing Woody's Walk.
That's great.
What the hell? Well, I can't even say that.
Luminaries.
Luminaries. Oh, so they light up. Okay, I can't think of that word, and you didn't say it. So
No.
luminaries will be available for purchase at the community hall during this time, and we're English. Participants will
Yeah.
receive a ballot to win a prize.
Very nice.
Discussion and reflection. Is that all part of it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Stephanie's story. Maintaining a positive mindset, the importance of family and friends. Stephanie Manette. Sorry, in my mind, it's Stephanie's story. I'm thinking of our Stephanie.
Oh,
here,
no.
Right? This year, proceeds will be donated to Vicki Young, who is currently battling cancer. Luminaries cost $2 each and are available for purchase at the Quebecois Health Center, the Quebecois Council Office, and of course the McGizzy Gas Station.
Nice.
They will also be available for purchase on the evening of the walk. Refreshments, snacks, and information kits will be provided to all participants.
Great.
I gotta write all these dates down. October 2nd.
That's tonight.
That's tonight. Okay. No.
Yeah, so if you're watching this October 2nd, it's tonight.
Okay.
We have a message from Sparkle in Steel Studio. They are coming back to Temiskaming on October 10th, 11th, and 12th. They will be in the top part of the gym, at Joannie's Gym, which is located at 306 Chemin Kippawa. Come and get your piercing done in style with Stephanie Blanchette-Forget, who has over 20 years of experience.
Nice.
She provides this service in a relaxing, fun, clean, and safe atmosphere, and it will be a unique experience with a certified expert piercer. Oh, this one is right up your alley.
I have to laugh. I mean, here we are talking about the hunting and everything, and I have to say, my husband is deaf in one ear. He was born deaf in one ear.
Yes.
You know that. So, I mean, after 37 years married, I know what side to stand on. I know how to poke the bear, so he hears me, all that stuff. But Al was hunting this weekend with Nathan, and he came back and he goes, "Oh, Mom, I really needed your ears," because for him, sound, and when he sits somewhere, he always sits so he can hear like this. And if there's a lot of sound in the area, like at a party, he can't catch sound.
Yes.
Which makes sense because he's born deaf in one ear. He's got one fantastic ear. But when we go hunting, so the year like he shot with the bow, he was like, "It's over there." And I went, "No, it's over there." And he goes, "No." And I went, "Okay, turn your body." And he turned his body and went, "It's over there." And I went, "Yeah." So this past weekend, he had tons of action. Too far though. I mean, when you got a bow, crossbow, even with a scope, get it close because your arrow, good chance, are going to go like this, right? They were about over 200 and some feet. Pretty far.
It's far for a bow.
And he watched them, but he thought they were, again, coming from a different angle. So he shifted his body and he still thought they were coming. And they actually were. There was 2 to the left of him. And he just happened to go shift himself, and there was 2 in the front of him.
Oh, wow.
So he had tons of action, but when he said, "I needed your ears," because he never heard these ones come out at all. He heard behind, which they never come out. They just wouldn't come further. And the other one that was far, he got a picture, and you got to zoom, 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 and even then your phone's only going to allow you to zoom so far, right? And he goes, "Oh, Mom, I missed you at the hunt because you're my ears," right?
Yep.
So speaking of hunt, Quebec Federation of Hunters and Fishermen of Abitibi-Témiscamingue, with the 2026 season months away, moose hunters in Abitibi-Témiscamingue are increasingly worried. The future management plan, expected this fall, has been slow to be unveiled by the Ministry of the Environment, the Fight Against Climate Change, Wildlife and Parks, otherwise known as the MELCCFP. So in the region, the Quebec Federation of Hunters and Fishermen, FEDE-CP, denounces the lack of transparencies and fears that Quebec will impose a uniform model that does not consider local realities. The main fear is that Quebec will apply a wall-to-wall measure valid for the entire territory without distinguishing between regional differences. That's huge.
That is huge.
The public's concerns are very real. In recent weeks, the FEDE-CP has received numerous calls, messages, and comments from hunters trying to understand what awaits them in 2026. We know what you're allowed this year. Next year's a whole different story.
Yeah.
The lack of official information from the MELCCFP, as we mentioned what it was at the beginning, is fueling uncertainty and increasing mistrust. The 2026 management plan is expected to be announced in the fall by the Quebec government, which means we still probably won't find out until next October, September. After several months of consultations and reflections. In the meantime, the FEDE-CP invites its members to speak out on the regional platforms to make their voices heard.
So, do you have context on this? Like, do you understand what's going on?
Yes, we do.
As a non-hunter, I don't really understand.
Well,
so.
if you don't follow it, holy jeez, man, you really could be...
we could sit here for hours.
100%.
Okay.
And if you're not following the platforms and following what's going on, like most of the hunters, some of them are just probably thinking about it that nothing's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
Okay.
When the park was put into place, and we have more than one park for Abitibi-Témiscamingue.
Yeah.
So when parks are put into place, it zones off where you're not allowed to hunt.
Yes.
Big concern with this is because there's the big game that's coming out. You know, they're not producing enough. One.
Okay.
Too much coming out.
So the population's declining.
It's declining.
Okay.
So it's going to become a controlled. And with that, I believe tags, I'm just saying I believe, because we're following it, tags will come into effect.
Okay.
In Ontario, you need to have a tag and you have to be picked.
It's a lottery system.
It's a lottery system. They're trying to implement the same system for Quebec.
Okay.
So that's where it's at. And,
Wow.
and we are following, we're avid hunters,
Yeah.
whatnot, and we've been following it. And if they put that lottery into effect, and they want to do that, they want to do it for so many years, 5-10 years, so that the population can repopulate,
Okay.
preserve the animals.
That's
In all fairness, I get it.
It's a
I
fair
understand.
logic. It's,
Yes.
and I can see both sides of the coin there, because for someone like you who's an avid hunter, you rely on that.
We don't do it for trophy.
No.
We do it for food.
Exactly. You rely on that to fill your freezer every year.
100%.
So like I can understand the uncertainty on both sides.
Right. And this is not new, folks.
No.
This has been actually going on for about 10 years.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, and as of 5 years ago, they started to really look at statistics.
Okay.
So, there's a year, for a bow you can shoot anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is no limitation. For a rifle, 1 year they'll do a buck and a calf.
Okay.
The next year they open it up to all three.
Oh, okay.
They rotate.
Yeah.
But I mean, the cows, the calves, like we always said, we'd never shoot a calf.
No.
Never. Let it grow.
Let it grow.
Let it grow. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, let it grow, and then you're going to shoot it. It's not the same. It's not the same context. So it's not new. It's 10 years, 5 years. They've really started looking more and more at the stats. Why? And now they want to implement just to repopulate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for.
If I'm wrong, correct me. But
Yeah. Oh wow.
we're always in there. Always.
Thank you for some of that context. I'm not an anti-hunter. I'm just not a hunter. So
Yeah, but that makes sense,
plus,
right?
plus, if I were to hunt, I'd
It's
hunt in
gibberish to
Ontario.
you right now, right?
Yeah, that's why I asked if you had context, and thank you for that.
You're
great.
welcome.
So we have a job offer.
Oh, job offer?
The Auberge Temrose is looking for a housekeeper.
Oh,
The ideal schedule is part-time with a competitive salary and a warm and friendly working environment. If you are interested, you can meet them directly at the Auberge Temrose at 522 Chemin Kippawa, or contact them at 819-627-1250 for more information.
I apologize. I keep blowing my nose, but
Sorry, it's that
better to
time of
blow
year.
than have like this thing kind of leak out or something.
It's that time of year.
Yeah, it's true. It's the allergy season for me, and just getting over, I had a really bad sinus cold, and just getting over that, and now like the allergies are actually kicking in. So it's throwing me in an unbalanced thing.
Oh, I understand. Mine's in the back of my throat. So.
Oh, that's not good. So, question of the week, Catherine.
Yes.
And I didn't go out and answer it. Sometimes when it comes out, I'm working, and then I forget about it at night. So, my apologies, Steph. I know you hear me. Or Carol. Did your family have a special tradition that you would like to continue? And I think you have the,
I did answer.
the
She has the responses, but
well, you tell us what you answered.
I did respond.
Okay.
Growing up, we didn't have special traditions. Like, there was little things that we would always do on different holidays, but
That's
I wouldn't
correct.
necessarily call it a tradition.
Okay.
But what Eric and I are trying to do is every year, my in-laws also have a trailer. So every year we try to take our summer holidays with them.
Nice.
We plan a 2-year my goodness, wouldn't that be a dream? A 2-year
Are
camping
you
trip.
retiring? Is something you want to tell us?
Well, some days I feel semi-retired, but that's all right. So we plan a 2-week camping trip with my in-laws. They bring their trailers, we take ours, but it gives the kids not only memories with their grandparents, which I think is important, especially as they get older. The kids getting older and my in-laws getting older, they can build those memories and those bonds. But it also allows them to see parts of the country. So we always try to pick somewhere new. This past year we didn't do something new, but neither kid remembered the trip that we had done 8 years ago, especially Malcolm. He was 3 months old. So, but it lets us form memories with them. They get quality alone time with my in-laws as well. Especially on travel days, we'll say, okay, if we're traveling for 8 hours that day, before lunch it's one child who rides in their truck, and then the afternoon it's another child.
That's cool.
So
That's
they get
cool.
quality time with their grandparents alone and together.
And you get a break.
That too.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Good for you for doing that, because I love my in-laws, so I don't mind doing anything with them, vice versa. But there's a lot of people that cannot do that. Like more than 24 hours with their in-laws, they're like, no.
Oh,
And no, but I'm not lying about it.
And I understand. Like, I have been very lucky in my life. Anyone I dated or anything like that, I've always gotten along very well with their parents. But I have friends who,
I love my in-laws. Like, I've been in the family.
They're like, my in-laws are coming for 3 hours for supper. Like, and?
Yeah, me too. I love it.
And?
I love it.
I'm the one saying to my husband, like my in-laws were down the other day they store their trailer in LD.
Okay.
At my brother-in-law's. So they were bringing their trailer down to put it away for the winter. And I said to Eric, why don't you ask them to stay for supper?
Why not?
And he's like, he always looks at me. I'm like, I don't understand why. We've been together for 12 years. But he's always like, are you sure? Like, you have to work. I'm like, so do you. Like,
it's a typical response, though. It's a typical.
It's good for the kids. It's good for us. Like,
I've been 41 years in the Kluout family. My father-in-law used to always tell me, and oh my God, that made me feel so good. And no offense to any of my other sister-in-law in any way, but I mean, before she was in the picture, I'll put it that way, used to always tell me, you're the daughter I never had. And I'm like, aw. But we get along so great with them. So we're in the same boat.
So.
Traditionally for us, is there something we do? We do family things together. And you probably know, so hunting is one of our biggest things. So October, when we book our holidays and they come in, and now with the grandchildren, like Nate brings them in on Wednesday, let's say. So we're with them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But that to me is like, that's family time. Claude and Jeremy come in from Timmins, and the baby, they brought the baby hunting during Bow, the first weekend when we were there. But that carries on something it's just anything that we can do together. That's what we love. But something we started a couple of years back, and it's Jeremy's idea, and I think it's marvelous. We take a weekend, and so we either rent a cottage. This year they came to the trailer, and we had rented trailers as well. And they come and we spend a weekend together.
Nice.
And somebody one or two has to come up with a creativity of a game that we can all do together.
Okay.
And it's fun because we started this, and it's great memories.
That's
great.
Cool.
Like we used to rent the Begilis.
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to think of the place. So Begilis, the cottage, and go fishing and whatever, but we played all kinds of games out there. That would be our traditional thing, especially since my mother has passed. Our meals together are not the same. My father can't accommodate everybody. People seem to come to my house when they want to come. I don't care. Like, my house is an open door concept, so I love stuff like that. Stephanie Roy says, I love this, making maple syrup, because that's been a traditional thing for both her families, I think, but her dad, her father-in-law, so making maple syrup.
That's good.
Angie, we'll share.
Angie says, failed to le papat de Noël.
Papat, making meals, prep meals.
Oh, prepping meals for Christmas.
For Christmas,
nice.
yeah. Papat meaning it could be the actual meal or desserts or... Papat is a very common term. See?
Okay. I'm learning something.
That. Hey, I'm going to make papat tonight. And Eric's going to look at you and go, wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be really... Tell that to your mother-in-law. I'm going to find you papat.
Oh.
And she'll be happy.
She'll be cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool. And then
Go
Pierre
ahead.
Signor Whistle says playing music.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes,
that
it
makes
does.
sense. Okay. We are at
the thought of the
read
week.
the thought of the week last week. You do it this week.
Okay. So the thought of the week this week is your colleagues have a profound impact on your happiness and fulfillment. I can't agree more.
It's 100% true.
So building relationships with your coworkers can create a positive and supportive working environment. making even the most difficult days easier to manage.
True.
It's the connections you make with others that truly make a difference in your professional life. Cherish these relationships, nurture them, and appreciate the unique qualities that each person brings to the team. With a supportive and collaborative group of colleagues, work becomes more enjoyable and rewarding. So focus on developing these meaningful connections and watch how they transform your professional experience for the better. And if I can add, not just professional, but personal as well.
Personal.
Because
I was going to say it.
I don't know if you guys watched last week, but Lisa was my first run into Miskatonic. And it was because we worked together.
And it's funny how you say that, because that's exactly what I was just going to say. That's exactly from professional to personal. Yep. And don't forget, you work, fortunately for you, you work at home. Yes. We're going to take you out of this picture for the moment. But you work with your colleagues a minimum of 8 hours a day. So you're spending more time with your colleagues than you are with your family.
Absolutely.
What do you think about it?
Yes, I do work from home.
I wasn't saying that sarcastically, of course.
But, with the technology that we have today, even because I've been working home since the start of COVID, I was still able to form bonds and friendships with people over Teams. And then on occasion when we did all gather in the same room, it was no different. It wasn't like a bunch of strangers sitting in a room, because we were already comfortable being on teams with each other. I actually have one Christmas, I still have the picture I took, because in Teams you can put all of the participants in a chair. And it looks like they're sitting in a stadium. So I did that with my staff in a previous job, and we sent out a little Christmas newsletter within the company itself, wishing everyone a safe and healthy Christmas.
With them in the background.
With all of us sitting in these stadium chairs in Teams, because we'd been, we'd been at home for, I think, since September that year. We hadn't been able to actually go into the office and be around anyone. So,
wow.
We took the opportunity in one of the meetings to snap some pictures and
I've done that. So. Well, it's that time that we wish a wonderful happy birthday to people, because we think you're all important to us. And if we forgot you, it's because we don't have your name, so let us know.
Yeah.
October 2nd, we have Tyler Whistle, Haley Glassbergen, Luke Jocelyn Lebras, because they have a joint account on Facebook. I'm pretty sure 100% that it's Luke Lebras.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Rosemary Ladisser.
Oh, very nice. On October 3rd, we have Tammy Mainville, Gaston Fleury.
Shared.
It's a shared account again. Annie Gilbert and APHTK.
It was the founding of the Association for the Handicap. Okay, so October 4th, Michel Drouin.
October 5th is Sylvain Gadet, Tina Lehrer, and no one else. October
6th is Jessica Gravini and Claude Collette.
Very nice. October 7th and 8th, we don't have anyone. But if it is your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yes, nothing but the best to you. We have a bingo coming up on October the 7th, 6:30 p.m., full card, $1,000. Our sponsors, thank you so much. McGizzy Gas. You can buy your cards at Lakeview, Stop 102, IGA, Crevier, Uniprix, Rose & Company.
Dandy's, Esso, the Thorne Post Office, and with Joyce Pichon.
Yes. Thanks again to our sponsor of our show of Open Book, Tree of Life with Kara Woods. And mental health worker. We'll finish the thing. Sorry about that. And
that's
it. We're at the end.
That's it. That's all we have for them today.
That's it. We are done. And we want to make people laugh. That is too serious. We want to wish everybody a great week.
Yes, absolutely. Have a great week, everyone.
Have a great week.